So one thing that I pretty much looked at with every single iPhone that has been ever made in my life was that the repairability of each one of those iPhones pretty much went down. If we take a step back basically from like the iPhone 8 to the iPhone 7 to the iPhone 6s, each generation of those devices, there were like less and less things we could, repair in general. This also happened with MacBooks. Really, a lot of products are like this in general, but since Apple products are like the middle ground for me, I noticed that each generation there was just less things we can do. Then with the iPhone 13s, these were some of the least repairable iPhones in general. But now a new report is coming out that is very interesting, stating that both the iPhone 14 and the iPhone 14 Plus actually feature an easier removable back glass for these specific repairs. Now, some tweets I've seen in some reports are kind of stating that this is a removable back. It is not removable the way you think. You can't go and just use your fingers and pry it open. You probably could pry it open, to be honest, but it is not like that. You will still have to use tools. You'll still have to pretty much take apart this phone. But one interesting thing was, on previous iPhones, at least as far as I can tell from these reports, they basically stated that in order to repair, let's say, the battery of your iPhone, you would pretty much have to go through with the front of the display and pretty much remove that display and then kind of work your way backwards. But it now looks like with the 14 and 14 Plus, you have the ability of pretty much taking off the back of this phone and pretty much repairing it from there. So this actually makes it a little bit easier for you to go ahead and repair your iPhone if you need to, but especially with that back glass, which makes me feel kind of comfortable, buying this type of iPhone in the future. If you wanted to go ahead and, replace the back of this iPhone, I have tons of iPhones here that I was trying to go and replace the back with, but I just don't have the time. I just don't feel like doing it at all. But with this type of case, I'm sure there's going to be tons of tutorials coming out very soon from a lot of different creators, basically showcasing exactly how to replace this back, and there may be an even easier way to go ahead and repair your battery yourself, and this makes me feel exactly like when the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6s were here. I'm not a professional of like removing things from my phone, but after watching those tutorials, it was actually very easy to do. You take out the screws, you take off the display, and there you have it. With new iPhones, it was pretty much almost impossible to do anything without breaking stuff. With these iPhones, it's probably going to be the same thing too, but I like the way Apple is approaching this. You are now in a situation where iPhones are starting to revert back on a couple of different things. We saw with iOS 16, Apple now gave us the battery percentage back on our iPhone, the cheaper iPhones, and now we're going to be getting that capability in a different way with the repairability aspect of these devices. So I'm actually really happy about this. I have not seen Apple do this in a very long time, and now the fact that our iPhone 14s are going to be even better now in this specific case is going to be awesome. I would still probably recommend buying a cheaper iPhone like an iPhone 13 if you really want to save some money, but from the repairability aspect, this is a really good, move up, I would say. So in terms of that kind of covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.